Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to King Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. I want to show you real quick how to manipulate your cane for a distance strikes into an in-close strike with only one hand. There could be a time where you're going to only be able to use the cane with one hand because maybe you have an injury to that hand, or to the other hand, I should say, and you're not going to be able to manipulate the cane with two hands. So you're going to have to be able to practice striking and going into an in-close strike in case the individual closes the gap and you can't step back. Now I'm going to do two quick shots here to an individual. Let's say I have somebody coming at me and I got distance. Now I have three basic target areas. I have the legs, I have the body, and I have the head. Obviously going to the head could, do almost a serious injury to where they could die because you're doing blunt trauma to the head. That should be always your last resort. I've always showed techniques and people go, oh, you shouldn't always go to the head. But if your life's on the line, that's a different situation. But let's say I'm going to hit him in the ribs or I'm going to hit him in the knee to slow him down, but he's still starting to come up there and he closes that cap. Again, I only have the one hand, so I can't use this hand from here. So all of a sudden he's coming in, I happen to hit him, and then I come in like this. Now the two shots I did, and since he doesn't move, I actually closed the gap to show how close he would have got to me. Now this can be done two ways. One of them is simply as I struck the knee, and if he's still coming in at me, if he's super close and he's about here, I can hit him here. But I don't like being right on top where my arm's here. So what I did in that technique, as I struck his knee, I shifted up, caught the cane. I moved in as though he came closer, and there's still a gap. So it's kind of like going, and there's power in that strike. So again, controlling your cane with one hand. Instead of going like this, and then all of a sudden you want to go like this with the two hands, this hand is down. Whether you strike him, no matter where you're going to strike him, if he closes that gap, again, if you're holding your cane here and you come in, you're still going to hit him, but you're really, really close to this guy. I want to be a little further away. So one more time, I'll slow that down. I struck the knee. He probably hobbled. He may be coming in. As I struck the knee, I shifted my arm here just to catch it about the center. And there's my power. Hit, and I still have distance. I wouldn't suggest doing this and going here and trying that because, number one, even though you have further length, you actually don't have a lot of power there as you do choking up a little bit for that massive hit. So again, strike, hit, and there it is. So practice that simply by reaching out, shifting to whatever level you want, and striking. So when you want to practice that, simply go, it's that simple. Can you do a reversal? Absolutely. Strike, and then there's my distance. So again, utilizing one hand for distance and then in close. Hopefully that technique helps. Practice it. See how it feels working both your right and left hand. Because just like those of you that are shooters, you have to learn to shoot with both hands in case you ever had an injury on this side. The same with any other self-defense tool. Learn to use it with both hands. So practice it and see how it feels. If you get an opportunity, please subscribe to the channel. Click like. It does help us grow. Gary Hernandez, thank you, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a great weekend.